There is a plan to bring new homes and lower price tags to Overland Park.
Right now, the median home costs about $465,000 in Johnson County, Kansas. This new program in OP would try and bring down that cost by building smaller homes with free, permit-ready plans. We first showed you some of these plans back in June. As a voice for everyone, we asked some of you your questions about what this plan would entail.
Like, how is it going to help the community and all of the different people who would want to be able to have affordable housing?
In my first LOL, how much would that cost? Where would it be located?
So now these so-called portfolio homes are ready for construction.
KSHB 41 News reporter Grant Stevens went to the city to ask how this plan would work. Grant, what did they tell you?
Well, these designs are actually for anyone. There's 26 different free building plans that Overland Park is providing, and there are lots of variety in how they look and how much they cost. The rough average is about $400,000 though. But since none of these houses are huge and none of them are tiny, they'll fill the missing middle housing gap in Overland Park. It can be anything that residents or builders or developers want to look into. Anyone who's interested in developing some of these smaller scale homes can get the plans for free. Building permits for them are waived, and between that and the design costs, some of those hefty initial starting costs for a build are pretty much wiped out. What does Overland Park have right now in terms of housing stock, and then what is it missing?
Yeah, so Overland Park has been very good for a long time at building lots of houses and lots of apartments. We have many large single-family homes, and then we have a lot of large apartment complexes with several hundred apartments in them. Many of them are luxury apartments. So we know that there is a lot in between that. When we look at how do we try to start to solve that problem, it's about the supply.
Over the last few years, I've been reporting on this. Builders and contractors and planners, they have all told me that there is a national supply problem making homes more expensive. So each new home built helps with that. In Overland Park, making those new middle ground homes easier to build could help the local supply problem and, by extension, the entire cost of home ownership.
Yeah, and you think about a supply problem, that takes years to fix. We're talking about why this saves money.
Yes.
And how much would we learn?
The planning process and the design process can cost about 15% on average of a home's entire value. So if you translate that to what a home might end up costing, that's anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 to even more, depending on what you're building.
I would think it also removes some of the long timing part of it, because you're not going and making a lot of decisions. It's just, I want that one, and away you go.
Exactly right.
All right, Grant, thank you very much.
Grant covers consumer and housing stories for us at KSHB 41. If you have a story that you want him to look into, scan the QR code on your screen, connect with him, or you can send him an email directly at grant.stevens@kshb.com.